McDonald, and I'm standing outside the local elementary school here on the West Coast because this episode of Tailgate Topics and Tips is a back-to-school episode. In this episode of Tailgate Topics and Tips, you're going to learn many new secrets to staying safe around school zones, school buses, and school kids this fall. Everyone's familiar with the school zone sign behind me, but did you know that from state to state and province to province, the rules that govern this sign change? That's right. The rules in your jurisdiction may not be the same as they are here or in other states or provinces. In this case, the school zone sign tells you that you must reduce your speed to 30 kilometers an hour when this sign is in effect. But the only way you're going to know what the rules are in your jurisdiction are to check. If you're in a safety meeting right now, the leader of the meeting should have that information right at hand. See if what you thought were the rules really are what the rules are in your town or city. Do you know what to do around a school bus when you see the red lights flashing? When the red lights are flashing on a school bus, it tells you that that bus is stopped to either load or unload children. If you're following a school bus, be ready for that bus to slow and stop to either pick up or discharge students. When that happens, make sure that you stop too, well back and clear of the bus. And most of all, be patient. This may take a couple of moments, but it makes no sense at all, and it's dangerous to try and pass a school bus when it's discharging students, and in every area it's against the law to pass a school bus with the red lights flashing. So take your time, relax, and know that you're helping get those kids home safely. One of your big challenges is school zones when parents are arriving to pick up and drop off children. It's pretty quiet here right now, but let's wait a few minutes until school lets out and see how busy it gets as parents arrive to pick up their kids. If you drop off or pick up your kids from school, it might be a great idea to miss this kind of confusion by parking a block or two away and walking them to school. The exercise will be good for everyone, and you'll avoid all of this traffic congestion and confusion. Weather's a significant problem going into fall. Rain, fog, visibility problems, eventually snow and ice are all challenges that drivers face. Make sure that your vehicle is ready for these challenges, and you are too. Make sure your tires are in good condition, make sure that you're rested, make sure that you slow down in conditions that can challenge the vehicle and you, particularly in heavy rain when your vehicle can begin to aquaplane, or snow and ice when you could lose traction and start sliding around on the highway. Make sure that you think about what's going on with the weather and that specific condition before you get into the vehicle and drive. Let's be safe out there, keep the kids safe, and keep yourself safe. Well, that just about wraps up this episode of Tailgate Topics and Tips. But before we go, let's take just a moment and talk a little bit about pedestrians around school zones and about bicycles. You know, kids can be excitable when they're walking to school, especially at the beginning of the year, and the little ones in particular can dart out or run out without any notice at all. So the best defense to keep those kids safe and keep yourself out of problems is to use your vision. Vision is a learned skill, and if you practice moving your eyes and actively searching for potential hazards, you'll go a long way to developing excellent vision skills to identify those kids soon and be able to adjust for their movements. Bicycles need the same kind of attention. New riders, like the ones we're going to find riding to school, often don't have the kind of education or skills that they need in order to ride safely in traffic. They could be wobbling all over the place, and still it's our responsibility to accommodate them. Don't pass a cyclist too closely in your own lane. If you have to, wait behind them. Go out around them into the oncoming lane when it's clear to give them lots of room. The last thing you want is to surprise a youngster while they're riding their bike to school and have them fall down in front of you because you startle them. So take your time, be patient around school zones, use your eyes, be aware of the hazards, and everyone will get home safe. I'm Spencer McDonald. I want to thank you for watching this very first inaugural episode of Tailgate Topics and Tips. I hope to see you back soon.